Good morning, welcome along to day 6. It's Monday. Just leaving Bendronaig Lodge behind. Had a great night in the Bothies there, 4 of us staying, got the fire going, it was really cosy. There's a flushing toilet that you have to fill up the cistern from the river. It was great. There seemed to be lots of this dry grass around to use as kindling, so we collected that up, and then there were some old posts there and a saw that you could saw them up and put into the stove. Today's target is to get to Strathcarron first of all. The weather is much grayer, the clouds are down, there's sort of a hill mist coming in, and after Strathcarron we're going to head to Coire Fionnaraich, Bothie, and then head up over the bealach behind that towards Ling Hut, and probably finish there for today. And then tomorrow we've got Bendronaig to do, and then we're going to have a bit of a more relaxed afternoon in Kinloch. Okay, so this is the bridge that will take you onto the other side of the track if you're aiming for the bealach by Loch and Coire. So the path to Strathcarron from the Lochan seems to be following this metal fence. We've been past the Lochans and now just picking our way through a reasonably good path. Slippy in places, but it's fine. Weather seems to have lifted a little bit. Cloud base is higher and this hill mist is gone. So hopefully we're going to get some better views than we've had so far. Okay, so we're making good progress on the descent down into Strathcarron. Aiming for the Strathcarron hotel for lunch. Hoping it's open on a Monday. Pathway so far has been pretty good. There was a track until we had to head up over the bealach by Loch and Coire. That ascent was a little bit boggy, but after that there was a track by an old wire fence that led all the way along past some more Lochans. And then eventually we got the sight of the Strathcarron. Okay, so we had a great lunch in the Strathcarron hotel. It's open from 12 till 4. We just got there at about midday, and we're making the ascent now up to Coire Fionnaraich, Bothie. Paths and tracks today have been good. They've been much like here, really nice and wide, well marked. No bogs really to step over except for the very first part of the day. Okay, here's the Bothie at Coire Fionnaraich. You can see the Torridon Mountains have got a different look to them. Those like shingly, grey parts. That's the first time we've seen mountains like that on the hills. And also I think the strata you can see on the side of the hills there, I think the geology is changing somewhat. So we're going to have a break here at Coire Fionnaraich, Bothie, make a drink, enjoy our dessert from the Strathcarron hotel. And then afterwards we're going to decide whether to stay here or to go to Ling Hut. Okay, there's Loch Coire Fionnaraich in the background. We're about 340 metres now, and we've got about another 200 metres or so to ascend, and we're heading up to bealach ban. Just give you a nice panorama of these beautiful Torridon mountains. Look absolutely fantastic. Just approaching bealach ban. The sun's come out, I've got blue skies. I'm hoping we'll get some nice views down to Torridon on the other side. Wow, I can't get over how lucky I've been with the weather to get these views on the trip so far. I really hope these are coming out on the GoPro and you're all enjoying them. I'm so glad we came via Strathcarron and chose to come up this way. If that's a hint of what Bendronaig is going to look like tomorrow, then we're in for a real treat. I think the weather's supposed to be even brighter tomorrow, so it's just incredible. The pathway down is marked with these small cairns you can pick up in the distance, so it makes navigation reasonably easy. We've used the map and taken a GPS location a couple of times on the way down just to make sure we're on the right direction when we're heading over the pathless part. But in this weather, and you can see the rough direction you're going in. As long as you're careful with the paths and the descent, then you can't really go wrong. Tomorrow is going to be another tricky day, I think, a shorter day. I'm aiming to go to contour around Bendronaig and then head into Kinlochyu in the afternoon. I don't know if my other fellow hikers are going to be doing the same type of hike and the same itinerary, but it's been great hiking with them so far. It's just nice having company on the hike and learning a little bit about them and what they've done before as hikers. They're both quite experienced hikers, so it's been nice to hear about where they've been and ideas for the future. Wasn't expecting to be hiking with other people on the trail, but it's been a lovely surprise, so yeah, shout out to them for making it really special. Okay, I'm going to carry on the descent. I can see Ling Hut in the distance. It won't show up on the GoPro, I'm sure, but hopefully you can get a nice view of the Torridon Hills again, and we might be even treated to a pretty fantastic sunset. We're still going. These descents from the bealachs in Scotland, they're really quite long. They're much longer than the ones in the Lake District, and yeah, they're quite hard on the knees. So making steady progress. We've got plenty of time, the weather's good, we've got at least an hour and a half of light left, and we should see some interesting colours hopefully, with the sun setting, and hopefully picking up some colour on those clouds above the Torridon Hills, or the Torridon Mountains I should say. Yeah, going well. I don't know, we've probably got 3 kilometres left, 2 kilometres to Ling Hut. We've got about another 100 metres of descent to go. Okay, so we're nearly at our camp spot now. It's been a long day. It's past 7 o'clock. We're just heading for the ruins over there, and I think there should be some camp spots in and around that area, so